The Quote Goats Podcast. The Quote Goats Podcast.
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
One of the fucking...
Goats?
He a superstar. He a GOAT.
Goat.
He been doing it since he was like, what?
Baby, baby, baby.
What was he, like 11? He was like 11 in
Yeah.
that music video?
Yeah, he was young, man.
I think Usher signed him.
Talented. You ever see like his little things where on that, you know, when he was performing, like before he was famous, when he was a kid and shit, his mom would take him. I seen a
He
little
was like-
documentary on him.
Didn't he get discovered from YouTube or something? Did Usher like see a video of him?
I don't remember. All this remember how talented he was. He was like, I don't know. He was really talented, man. Or
He was
still is.
talented. I don't think he was like outrageously talented at that point, but he had a voice and he had that look, you know what I'm saying? He was like, you know what I'm saying? He had that Justin Timberlake, you know, the white boy pop star look. He had that from a really young age and he was already singing.
Mm-hmm.
And whoever discovered him saw that, because if you get a like, if you can put money behind anybody with that look and a little bit of a voice and train them and turn them into like a Justin Bieber or a Justin Timberlake or a Robin Thicke or somebody like that, you know what I'm saying? And I guess Usher saw that shit and ran with it.
That's the point, right? You got to have a vision for people. I mean, you know, the music, isn't that what they do? Like if you're you know, like
not many people have that star quality that's gonna really, like in music you need a star quality. You gotta have charisma, you gotta have the look. At least back then you gotta have the look. It'd be all kind of crazy motherfuckers getting famous today, but especially if you want to make it in the pop world, it's like a certain recipe of shit that you need plus the money, because blowing up in pop takes way more money than blowing up in rap.
Mm-hmm.
But Justin Bieber had all that shit, you know what I'm saying? And he had the voice to match, you know what I'm saying? Then they hooked him up with, I think he worked with like Chris Brown first. What that song they had together?
I think hold on, I gotta think. Next to You. That one song, Next to You, it's like a love song.
They had a big song, you know what I'm saying? And then from then on, he had a nigga scandal, didn't he? When he said the nigga one time?
Yeah, he said it one time. Yeah, I remember that.
But then he came out and apologized and everything. And now he's one of the biggest pop stars in the world, you know.
The niggas fuck with Justin.
Yeah, niggas fuck with Justin now because he fuck with niggas, you know. Mm-hmm. And I think he married like Haley Baldwin.
Yeah. Do you remember when he had all that? You remember when he had all like the like when he started hanging out with like Tiger, Chris Brown, he started getting attached.
He started getting attached.
I remember that little air phase he went through, and everybody was like, you know, not trying to say to people, they was like, oh my gosh, I will never let any of my children listen to
yeah, they was coming for him at first.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the hip hop culture just fucking sucked him in, pause.
Consumed him.
Yeah, it did. It consumed him. But he found his way in that shit, and I feel like, you know, the him I see these days is like, he like a genuine guy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And I feel like cause most child stars, they grow up to be like addicts, like crazy. You see a picture of them and it's like, what the fuck happened to them and shit like that.
Watch this motherfucker.
Yeah, but he always kept, at least on the surface, you know, he never really been in like too many scandals, especially like these days, you know what I'm saying? He married, he trying to, you know what I'm saying? He trying to pursue his faith and shit like that because he like religious and stuff, and you only hear good things about him, and he don't even be in like the tabloids, or you don't hear nothing like really bad about him and shit. He seemed like he got like good energy around him and shit. Mm-hmm. But apparently the side of his face is paralyzed now.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I had, you know, I was going through my phone and, you know, Shade Room, Academics, and I had saw it, and I was like, I was about to scroll, but then I saw like one eye blink before the other. I was like, wait, what the fuck? And then
Yeah, that's the same way I
mean,
was.
not being funny or anything. I'm just saying, like,
It's pretty tragic. But let's let him, before we talk about it, let's let him explain it.
Virus that
Yeah, they should be starting in the middle sometimes.
Hey everyone, Justin here.
That's wild. You see how one of his eyes just
sad, man.
I wanted to update you guys on what's been going on. Obviously, as you can probably see from my face, I have this syndrome called Ramsay Hunt syndrome.
Ramsay Hunt syndrome.
And it is from this virus that attacks the nerve in my ear and my facial nerves and has caused my face to have paralysis. As you can see, this.
Damn, that sucks, man.
Yeah, he had to cancel his whole world tour because of that shit, man. Like,
yeah, that's sad, man. I feel bad for him, you know. Like, you know, I pray for him, and hopes he pulls through that, because that's, imagine.
Hopefully they caught it early, because according to Buddy right here, it was a little TikTok news report on that shit.
Justin Bieber's face could be paralyzed forever, and here's why. Now, if you watch the video, he said that he's being diagnosed with a neurological disorder called Ramsay Hunt syndrome, which was triggered by a virus that he's contracted. And according to Facial Palsy UK, if people who have been diagnosed with this syndrome are given antivirals and steroids within 72 hours of these symptoms appearing, about 70% of the people will experience virtually a full recovery. But even then, there are many people who have been left with permanent facial paralysis. Damn. Like this one, for example.
Damn, you see the before and after?
This one looks wild. Shit crazy.
That's wild, man.
Yeah, man. I was gonna tell you, Sin, make sure you get the full camera too, view. Yeah.
Yeah, especially when both of us talking back and forth and shit. But yeah, man, that's that's wild.
Wild as fuck.
That's tragic, man. I mean, it doesn't seem to be life threatening, but when you Justin Bieber though, and like you on top of the world, you know what I'm saying? You got your dream girl, you got all the money. Like, I remember Justin Bieber came to Germany one time, and like
wild,
and like word got out like what hotel he was at or somewhere he was at, and like a crowd formed, and like just wherever he goes, like it's gonna be women going insane over him, screaming, fainting, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga got like I said, he wasn't like crazy, like musically talented when he first came out, but over the years, like
he's just grown and elevated.
That nigga voice is crazy now.
And I'm sure for him, it's like, just the passion he has for music is probably like, I can, we watching it, but I'm sure just for his passion over music and stuff like that, and having to cancel his tours and stuff like that, I'm sure that brings you to a very low place. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying I hope, a lot of people need to, if you're religious, pray for him, make sure he pulls through, you know what I'm saying, through that. Because that gotta be hard, man.
It's gotta be hard, man. It's gotta be weighing on him and shit. Because if they don't cure that shit, you seen what his face probably gonna look like in a few years. He's not gonna be babyface Justin Bieber no more. You know what I'm saying?
I think he got the money, so maybe.
What the fuck money gonna do with that?
I don't know, man. I have, me. I'll be in these what do you call these theories, man? These conspiracy theories. I'll be, I feel like people with money, they can, buy a cure for AIDS, everything, motherfucker. Like, so.
I mean, maybe you can find some kind of cure for that shit, but. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, money give you a lot of options, It's probably a lot of people. It's probably a lot of doctors. Since he posted that video, probably a lot of people hit him up like, oh, I got this experimental shit that'll cure you, blah, 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 on some fucking Martina Big shit.
Or they probably hit him up with that type of money. They probably like, nigga, I got the cure. I'm telling you, boy, they got some shit out there, man.
Yeah.
I think the government, listen, man. What did
you say the name was? Facial palsy, Ramsay disease.
Ramsay disease. I don't know. Yeah, some crazy shit.
Let's look back at what he said.
Something Hunt.
Ramsay
Justin
Hunt.
Bieber's face could be paralyzed
Ramsay Hunt
forever,
syndrome.
and here.
Yeah, Ramsay Hunt syndrome.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like they probably got
Let's
some.
look that shit up.
Yeah, look that shit up. Oh, the camera was on you?
The camera's on you? Oh,
I don't know.
I'll fix that shit when we go back.
Oh, it's on you right now.
It is on him right now?
Yeah, I can see it in the corner right there.
Oh. Hold up.
Gang.
Why is the camera on
Like I
this
said, why is the
nigga?
camera on V? That's what happened last time when you went on the internet
Oh, yeah?
with Chris. Chris was in the shit.
Hold on, let me fix that shit real quick.
Show up that hat. Show where we from, bro. Yeah, you see it.
Hold up. There we go.
Perfect. Yeah, my feet all in the camera and shit. Don't get on the comments about my feet.
Shit, we cozy in this bitch. Hold up. Okay. Ramsay Hunt. It's probably good enough. Ramsay.
Damn, first person that popped up was Justin Bieber. That's crazy.
That shit in fucking in German.
That shit in German.
Ramsay Hunt, named after American neurologist James Ramsay Hunt.
Okay.
What did it say? A complication with.
It says a rare brain disorder that presents as a lack of coordination. So I thought he said it was from the ear, though.
Well, supposedly it happens when you catch a certain virus and then it spreads into.
Is it a virus that goes into the ear, maybe? Starts from the ear? And then
That's what he said. In his case, it started in his ear. But a lot, like some people, like I seen some videos of some people that was saying he got it from a certain vaccine.
Mm-hmm. What vaccine?
I don't want to say which vaccine, but it was some government sanctioned vaccine that they was pushing real hard for people to get.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, probably certain
Side effects.
side effects that they didn't tell a lot of people. I mean, I don't know. This is alleged. I don't know. He might have caught some other virus, but some people are saying
I'm
it
not a
coulda-
doctor. So
Yeah, we not doctors and shit.
I use
but
the internet.
some people saying that a certain vaccine, which has caused other side effects in people, caused this in Justin Bieber, because I think maybe he was one of the people who was kind of pushing people to get the vaccine and shit like that. But I don't know how true that is, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't want
Conspiracy theories are
yeah,
a
conspiracy
motherfucker, though.
theories and shit.
I be believing in bitches.
Didn't Nicki Minaj come out and say like something happened to like her cousin knew
in Trinidad.
in Trinidad?
And they had I think the minister of Trinidad, and I'm not sure
was
if
like
it's minister. Goddamn, president. My mom's from Trinidad, but I don't know how the government works.
Yeah, some authority figure.
Yeah,
in
some
Trinidad.
authority figure in Trinidad was
He like,
like
debunked what she said.
he was like, I don't know what she's talking about.
But what did she say though? She said like it made somebody like dick stop working and shit.
Yeah,
Pause?
something like that.
Yeah, I think like Joe Biden chimed in on that shit and all type of
And
shit.
she was tight at Joe Biden, right?
Yeah, it was a whole big thing. I ain't really tune into it that much, but yeah, it was one of them things. When,
Yeah, and they were shutting on this virus you're talking about. They were shutting shit down. Like they was like anybody that said some shit.
yeah. If you said anything,
It's
Like-
still like that today. Hint, hint.
yeah, it's still like that today. If you say anything like to the contrary of the narrative that they want to push with it, then you kind of get shut down and shit.
And if you don't know what virus we talk about, just start watching the fucking podcast.
Yeah, 'cause
you're not gonna get it.
Yeah, 'cause you're a little slow if you ain't got caught up on what we talking about already. But yeah, man. But I hope that they caught that shit.
Early.
You know what I'm saying? Early enough to where he can, have a full recovery
Bounce
and get back
from that for sure.
get back to
I
what he was doing, man.
I definitely enjoy. You know,
Yeah, I fuck with Justin
yeah,
Bieber.
even
music.
even on the Drake fucking video with, it was just Justin Bieber. That shit was fire.
Yeah, he's a
Like,
cool
you know what
guy,
I'm saying?
man.
Cool
And,
guy. Man. You can come on the podcast too if you want, bro.
Yeah, exactly. We extend our invitation.
We get security for you.
But I feel like even if it doesn't and he could never perform again, he probably straight with the money. He
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
can
for
still
sure, but
make something out of it and shit. And like maybe if it just stays on one half of his face, he can be like Conway, you know? He can be like, he can kind of sing from one side of his face.
Conway be doing that shit.
You know, it's a rapper that like he on one side of his face is like paralyzed.
But he sings, bro. How the fuck he gonna do that?
I mean, Kanye sung Through the Wire and shit.
Yeah, true. But that was a rap.
Bro,
That
you
nigga
can
was
probably
like,
make
"Through
it
the
happen.
wire." He wasn't doing that part.
Man,
nigga.
bitches would be like, even if it sound like straight shit, they'd be like, it's still Justin Bieber.
yeah,
We gotta support him.
yeah, for sure. Yo, if you enjoyed this podcast, you already know what to do.
And if you don't know what to do, I'm gonna tell you what to do. Hit that subscribe, hit the bell icon, and give us a like. Cause it's the Quote Go podcast, man. You can't go wrong. Tune in every weekday, 6 o'clock, Friday, full episodes on YouTube and Spotify. Hit us up on the Instagram. Give us topics. And we appreciate it, man. Quote Goes podcast. We out.